check the Gmail, see if it shows up. Gotta make sure that shows up. Like, yeah, gotta make sure that actually shows up. So I know it will show up on my channel. That way I know it shows up on my channel. Okay, it did. Okay. So yeah, we're now getting on to the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go then. Alright, see you. I'm just looking at the rankings of them, yeah. Yeah, it seems to be somewhat good. Like, yeah, it seems like we're somewhat good, right? Right. Yeah, we are. Alright. Okay. Let's get this started with then. So yeah, my controller battery is at least at 1 bar, so that is the good news. Like, yeah, that is actually the good news right there. It is at least at 1 bar, so yeah. I was actually playing F1 Clash just before I started this stream. So yeah, I finally have a phone that's able to play F1 Clash. Like, that game is so advanced, and my controller battery just went down to low bar. Okay. That game is so advanced that, yeah, you basically need a really good phone to even be able to play it. And yeah, I just played like 2 games of it, like, yeah. It's like, that kind of sucks, but it is actually a pretty good game, like, yeah. I actually had like a sort of emulator on my laptop as well that you could basically play mobile games on, and yeah, I know what I played F1 Clash before actually on my laptop, like, yeah, basically on my laptop. So there's that at least. But I finally get to play F1 Clash. Alright, his top speed was 199 miles per hour. That's nice. That's real nice. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer to actually reaching up to 200 miles per hour. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to being able to reach up to 200 miles per hour. And that's what we really need, you know, like, yeah. I'm sure by the time we get the Monza, we should be able to reach up to 200. Alright, 190, yeah. That's not the fastest part of the circuit, though. Like, yeah, the main straight is. He's catching up with his teammates, so he is getting a bit of a tow by the end, like, yeah. Alright, a 113.2. Nice, that was a good lap. That was a pretty good lap right there, like, yeah. Yeah, he actually got a whole second, almost 2 seconds actually on his teammate, like, yeah. Yeah, he got a 1.8 difference on his teammate, on his own teammate, a 1.8 difference, like, yeah. That is actually really good. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Now I'm gonna watch the controller battery. Yep, now I have the controller on the charger, and I'm gonna watch that. And my controller's at one bar. I might as well do like one more game of F1 Crash before I get started with this. But it doesn't take too long to actually do a race. Um, yeah, it don't take too long to do a race, so yeah, I'd probably do it for the 3 minute mark. Alright. Um, doesn't take too long, does it? Oh, I won that one. Okay. Yo, Flag.
So this is what happened. Now, we're with Lewis Hamilton here. Oh, all right so far. And the car just locks. Now, they did leave it very late.
Oh wow, Franco Colapinto. He's actually in 11th. Yeah, that's actually a really good position. Like, yeah, we might not have a reason to go back out, but I'm still gonna send him out anyway. Like, yeah, but that is a pretty good position. Like, yeah, that is an amazing position right there. So he might very well get in the qualifying too. Then let's see. Let's see if he actually gets into qualifying too. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He might actually get in qualifying too. He might not. Who knows? I think he's actually got a good chance to get into qualifying too, really, yeah. Yeah, definitely. He has a very good chance to get into qualifying too. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Send him out again. Yeah, he does have a good chance to get into qualifying too. Like, his chances of getting into qualifying too are actually pretty high. Alright, we're still sending him out though, like, yeah. Track position not great, really. That's actually pretty good though. Like, yeah, 11th place, that's actually a pretty good position. Considering how our team actually is, you know, like, yeah. But definitely Crawford needs to gain up some places so he can actually defend against some drivers. In fact, like, yeah, we probably went out pretty early as well. Yeah, we definitely went out pretty early. We're going to have to drive all the way around and go back into the pits. Yep. Alright, last time he got 199. Let's see how fast he can go. 198. Alright. He's going a bit slower. Yeah, he went a bit slower this time around. Crawford actually got a better sector 1. Let's see if Crawford can get a better sector 2 though. He did. But Colapinto didn't. He says they impeded on him. I don't really see that. Like, yeah, I don't really see that as impeding. I mean, they kind of did take the inside line, but yeah, that wasn't really impeding. Alright. Alright, and Crawford actually got P16. So, yeah. Crawford is in the spot to actually where he could possibly get into qualifying 2. Yeah, he is in that spot right now where he could get into qualifying 2 as well as Colapinto. Colapinto is basically at a pretty low risk. And, yep, he did not get into qualifying 2. Okay, he's out of qualifying 2 then. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, but Colapinto is definitely getting the qualifying too. Like, yep. So, yeah. Colapinto might actually be good on his teammate. Hamilton got eliminated. Yep, Hamilton got eliminated then. Alright. That seems good. His driver confidence is very high. Yeah, Crawford's driver confidence is very high, while Colapinto's driver confidence is just high. Even though Colapinto's the one going into qualifying 2. Alright, let's get qualifying 2 started with then. Okay. Start it. Yeah, he's not gonna have a tow though, so yeah. So possibly he might actually be all the way down in the P16 this time. That might be the possibility right there. He ain't gonna get any sort of a tow, so yeah. Track position is good this time. You're just saying it's good this time. Okay, whatever. You're just kind of backwards, aren't you? Alright, let's see what his top speed is going to be then. 198. Okay, that's okay. That's pretty decent. That's still pretty decent top speed. I think he gets a little bit of a tow on this car, on this McLaren right here. 113.0. I think that's actually a better lap than he did in qualifying one, actually. Yellow flag. Ah, the McLaren did something. Yeah, he spun. Yeah, spun.
Just had a snap.
Okay. Okay, so the McLaren won't be so much of a threat right away, so yeah, that's at least good. He did. He actually went back into the pits, didn't he? Or, he actually. Okay, yeah, he went back into the pits because of the error. There's that spin, he went back into the pits because he knew, like, yeah, there's no point. There's no real point at that point. Yeah, at that point, there's no real point in doing that and doing the lap. So yeah. There's 9 minutes left. Check on something real quick. Both Williams went slower than our car, and Esteban Ocon also went slower. So this is looking pretty good. Piastri is out again. So yeah, there's that. Hulkenberg went faster and called things up. Yeah, we could have a decent position actually. We could actually have somewhat of a decent position. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, we're definitely gonna have a pretty decent position for sure. Yellow flag. What happened? Albon looked up.
We're following the action through turn 5. The wheels just lock up there. What caused that, I wonder?
Seven minutes. 7 minutes left. Alright. Ain't too long now. Sergeant is up, so yeah. Might get a faster lap now. Who knows? Uh, 6 minutes left. Okay, yeah, now we're in the spot of being eliminated, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get into qualifying 3. We did in Australia though, but like, yeah, I don't think we'll do it again. We just kind of got lucky in Australia. I can't believe that he's actually able to get into qualifying 2. That's actually real good right there. Yep, yep, indeed, that is real good. Sargent Alonso got in between the Williams. So yeah, Sargent did not get a good enough lap to overtake Colapinto. Man, I kind of don't like getting into qualifying too, because that means the broadcast is gonna be a bit longer. Like, yeah, I don't like getting into the other qualifying sessions because that definitely means the broadcast is gonna be a little bit longer now. So yeah, but it's good team appearance. It's a good team appearance to actually get into qualifying 2 and 3 and so on. Yeah, so it's good for team morale. It's definitely good for the whole like forward confidence and all that. I'm sure it is. Really, yeah. Yeah, as long as you can actually make a good position, then yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good to be there. I'll make sure I send them out at the 3 minute mark. Like, yeah, send them out at the 3 minute mark. Like, yeah, put the tires on the 3 minute mark. Alright. So that way we aren't really waiting for him to go back into the pits. Alright, here we go. Oh man. And hey, if he doesn't get into qualifying 3, he'll at least still have one spare soft. Yeah, he'll have one spare soft to work with, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, now everyone's going out. Okay, he could possibly be impeded a bit, like, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is probably the perfect time to go out as well. $199 miles per hour. Nice. Nice. He went a bit faster that time. Straight. That's Alonso's powertrain. Cause yeah, that must have been like, yeah, that must be part of. Oh, okay. His ERS is only at 51%. Okay, Colapinto did not get a better sector 1 though, so yeah, there's that. He didn't get a better sector 2 either. Yeah, he's not gonna get a better lap for sure. Like, he's not gonna get a better lap. Yeah. Oh, really? Just as it was done with. Yeah. Yeah. We already crossed the line just as it was done with. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for him to go back to the pits then. Okay, he did at least beat both Williams and Ocon as well. So yeah, I guess Gasly got eliminated in qualifying 3 and qualifying 1. Yeah, he got eliminated. All right, he's back in the pits. All right. Yeah, he did actually get a better time in qualifying 2 than he did in qualifying 3. Charles Leclerc will be in pole position. Yeah, Charles Leclerc will actually be in pole position.
The stage is set here in Barcelona. 66 laps around a track that the drivers know inside and out.
Barcelona is a circuit with plenty of history under its belt. It was here, after all, that multiple world champion Max Verstappen secured his very first F1 victory back in 2016.
Long straights and medium-speed turns dominate here, but there's something else to watch out for at Barcelona. The air currents are strong and unpredictable, and they'll be giving aerodynamic components a real run for their money this weekend. Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Alright, so oh wow. Okay. I need to actually consider this. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to go on a serious. Yeah, it should be good. Alright, so Kyle Pinto, he's going to go 2 laps extra. Hopefully the pit stops don't conflict with each other. Yeah, I don't really think so. And then Crawford, he's gonna go 1 hour extra on fuel. Alright. Alright, so there we go. Everything looks good from here, so let's get this started with.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. If Pierre Gasly's feeling the pressure, he's certainly not showing it.
What can they manage from 18? It'll be interesting to see, that's for sure.
And the time has come. Let's go racing. This is it. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. And And it's
Lights out, and away we go. Okay, this is looking pretty good already. Yeah, even at this rate, like, yeah, we wouldn't be able to move up in the constructor standings. You really get overtaken by a Williams on a hard. Yeah, I think he might be able to overtake in the DRS zone. Like, yep, he's gonna overtake in the DRS zone, I'm sure. Nah, not right here. Maybe next DRS zone. Like, that Williams has some good acceleration. He did actually overtake him, yeah. Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that then.
Now we're watching the action closely here.
I knew he could do it.
The opportunity's there.
I rarely ever do that, but yeah, I kind of want to see what happened.
And the overtake is made.
Yep. Yeah, of course Hamilton's pushing up, like, yeah, in a Mercedes. Like, yeah, that's a real big car. It used to be a real good winner as well until Red Bull came along.
Yeah, copy.
Okay.
Copy.
So, lap 11, we start to push. Alright. Yeah, now he's just got Hamilton behind him. Like, yeah. Yeah, but Sargent's kind of out of DRS range. I mean, Albon is out of DRS range, so, like, yeah. Yeah, the Mercedes, like, yeah, ain't no way we're gonna compete with the Mercedes right now, so, yeah. It don't really matter. Oh man, Gasly's gonna really push up right here. Yeah, he's definitely pushing up right here, so yeah. Like, Carl Pinto's gonna need that DRS for real. Alright, Gasly's was out of DRS range, I think. I think he was. Oh, he was not. He still got DRS. Alright, Gasly's probably gonna make an overtake. Like, yep, he is. He's definitely gonna make an overtake. Yellow flag. Really? Really?
Let's have a look at it. Things were going smoothly. The brakes couldn't cope, and hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
Okay, I wouldn't really do this, but go light. Alright, I don't usually do that, but yeah. Crawford lost 2 positions. Yeah, go light on those tires now, like, yeah. Because I want him to save up on those tires. Like, yeah, he does need to save up on those tires, like, yeah. Now he does. He needs to save up on those tires until he's able to pit. Alright? And Crawford's probably gonna have to pit first now, so yeah, there's that. Another yellow flag. Something went on with Albon. Albon spin. Yeah, now his tires are at 69%, so yeah. Alright, he's able to overtake Gasly. Good job. Car behind has DRS, of course he does. Man, how slow is he going? Yeah. Okay, 2 more laps, we start the push, alright? So yeah, 2 more laps, we'll start the push. And then yeah. Start the push on Colapinto and 2 more laps, alright? So yeah. Alright, 1 more lap, we start the push. Oh man, Magnus is just behind. Okay, I'm going balance fuel. Okay, he's gotta go light. He has to go light tires. Oh yeah. Okay, we're pushing out. Okay. So yeah, it's not looking good for Crawford either, so yeah. It is really not looking good for Crawford, like yeah, he's well back. Okay, push now. I'm also gonna have to wait until his pit window actually does open as well. Yeah. Alright. I am gonna have to wait for his pit window to open, or else that would mess up the whole that would mess up the whole strategy if I don't do that. So yeah. Yeah, just go like one more lap and yeah. They probably will. Yeah, they probably are gonna have to double stack. So yeah. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have a double stack, I'm sure. So yeah. They're gonna have to double stack. In a way, like yeah, I'm sure they have enough time against each other, you know, like yeah. Apart from each other, they definitely have enough time to double stack, so yeah. Yeah, they definitely have enough time to double stack, so yeah. Yellow flag. Show spin.
Zhou Guanyu is the focus here. And round they spin. And there's not much they can do about that now.
Alright. Alright, watch Crawford here. Because yeah, Crawford will be double stacking the top until Joe's just right there too as he just spun. His tires are 25%. So he might be coming, yeah, Joe might be coming into the pits here. Alright, a 2.7 seconds in the pits. Stop time. Stop time with 2.7 seconds. Yeah, Joe came into the pits. Alright, so how are we gonna do? .8. We had to wait for Joe. It wasn't an error. It was just that, yeah, we had to wait for Joe. We apparently got faster pit stop. Joe's now on mediums. Okay, I am pushing on fuel for Colapinto. Oh, we are one lap down, so might as well push until there's 1 kilogram, negative 1 kilogram of fuel left. All right, so yeah. Yeah, Leclerc still in the lead. Yeah, I'm paying attention to this battle right here. All right.
Copy.
Okay, I think he might get DRS though. Yeah, he did. All right. So Gasly just pitted and softs. Alright, he overtook Shell. Good job. Good job right there. You overtook Shell. Leclerc still hasn't pitted though, and probably once he does, yeah, Crawford's going to lap himself.
And who's that having an issue in the pits?
Hamilton at pit stop.
Chandon, talk us through this one.
So here comes Lewis Hamilton. And that's where they struggle taking the tyre off.
Alright.
Copy.
Albon still hasn't pitted yet. He's still on hards, and his hards are at 36% light. Alonso goes into the pits. So does Russell. What's the time lost? 25. Oh, wait, no. 23 seconds lost in the pits. So when you do a pit stop, okay, Albon goes into pits. Yeah, when you do a pit stop, it's an average of 23 seconds lost. Yeah, so Albon finally pitted. He's on mediums now. And he's about to be lapped as well, so yeah. Leclerc is on 30% soft tires, so yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have to pit here. Like right now, so yeah. Verstappen's on pretty fresh mediums, so yeah. Okay, Leclerc does pit. Alright, so that means that Crawford has unlapped himself, so yeah. Putting his fuel in balance. Yeah, Crawford could be lapped here in a little bit, so yeah. He could be lapped. He couldn't be lapped, I don't know. He's gonna be lapped, yeah. Okay, one more lap, I'm going to turn on the ERS to deploy for Carl Pinto. Okay, more lift and coast.
Copy, copy.
Alright, and deploy.
Copy, copy.
Okay, next DRS zone, I'm sure will overtake. Alright, it's down with battery.
Yeah, copy, copy.
Alright, he did overtake. Indeed, he did. All right, good job, Carpenter. Gasly's up next. He's on softs. So now they're pitted. Okay, so lap 26, he does start to push, so yeah. Wait, he did get lapped, so yeah, might as well. Yellow flag.
Copy.
No course spun.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Sure. All the way back. Yeah, he's all the way back and he spins.
I really did a big mistake.
And not much that the team can do about that one.
So yeah, Joe is now 13 seconds behind Crawford. So that's pretty good right there. That's looking pretty good right there, actually. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot more right here. Alright, so before you start pushing, before Crawford starts pushing, I am gonna lift and coast on his fuel. So yeah, I'm gonna lift and coast on his fuel before he actually starts pushing. Alright.
Copy, copy.
Man, I hope this is good. I hope this ends up being a pretty good race as well. Oh, he's about to be lapped by a bunch of cars right now. Like, yeah, he's about to be lapped by a bunch of cars, so yeah, here we go. 3 cars. Yeah, he's about to be lapped by 3 cars right now. That's not gonna be good. Okay, start pushing now.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy. Copy.
Alright. Alright, his pit window will open next lap. Pit window will open next lap, so yeah. Yellow flag, what happened?
Let's see
Show
what
running
happened.
wide.
Now this was the Sauber.
Of course. He
And
just
they
keeps
just
making
can't
errors.
keep on the track. Fighting with the car, just a little perhaps.
Yeah, he just keeps making errors. He does, he just keeps making errors. And Crawford's gonna have an easy time once he comes out of the pits, so yeah. He's gonna have a pretty easy time. Probably when he comes out of the pits, I'm sure. I'm sure he is gonna have an easy time, for real. For real, he will actually have an easy time. Dealing with the show. Yeah. Okay, big window open. Going hards.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy.
I'm definitely pretty sure that once he comes out of the pits, like, yeah, he'll overtake Show pretty easily. Yeah, Bottas been lapped, so that means that, yeah. Yeah, Kyle Pinto's about to be lapped as well. Alright, 3 seconds. 3.0 seconds, man. Hulkenberg also went into the pits. Yeah, but you've been lapped. Next lap, we will actually push on Kyle Pinto. Oh, Gasly's on 35% tires there. Ocon goes into the pits, but Gasly does not. So yeah, Gasly's gonna be staying out on pretty long tires. His tires are probably gonna wear again. All right, push now.
Copy.
All right, he overtook Ocon while he's in the pits. Woo, boy. Yeah, Joe's tires are wearing out 39% on the mediums. So Gasly, Crawford should have an easy time overtaking for sure. Like, he's gonna go out of the pits pretty soon anyway, I'm sure, so yeah. How did Gasly get so far ahead all of a sudden? Okay, Gasly goes into the pits. Oh, Sargent's tires, 39, softs. Verstappen went into the pits, so yeah, he unlapped himself. Yeah, Carl Pinto unlapped himself. But it's like either way, once he goes into the pits, he's gonna be lapped again. There's a battle going on between Perez and Leclerc and Sainz. Like, yeah, there's a battle for the top three. There's a top three battle going on, so yeah. Oh, man. It's about to happen. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Like, yeah, you're gonna overtake Sargent. Okay, Joe did go into the pits, so yeah. It seems like Joe's gonna be lapped by literally everybody now in a little bit here, so yeah.
No, that's a slow pit stop there.
Pit stop issue.
So we have a slow pit stop here.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Joe's probably gonna get lapped by us. Just the lap car that he got DRS on. Okay, yeah. But now. 16 point what? 16.4. Pretty close to the lap record. Okay, lap 55. Still has a mechanical issue.
Engine feels quite down.
Alright, I'm going to turn on the push on the fuel. Yeah, I was Joe's powertrain. I'll probably look at Stroll first. Yeah, he's furious. Oh, Joe actually has 19% on his gearbox. Yeah, that is not good at all. It's quite surprising though that yeah he hasn't even like had an issue though. Fault developed, science has an issue.
And as far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the car.
Is he really just gonna unlap himself? Usually I'm not really for unlapping. Like, yeah, I'm not really for that either. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's not really your race, you know, like, yeah. And really, just him unlapping himself, he's just kind of wasting time. Like, yeah, he's kind of wasting his own time. Because you're going to be lapped again anyway, probably. So, yeah, you're wasting your own time. About the belt, Norris has an issue.
What's wrong with my tire?
think she. Oh, he zeroes all the way over there. Okay. Okay, lap 39 now. One more lap and then Crawford will start the push. I mean, one more lap and I'll turn on ERS. I'll turn on the ERS and deploy for him. Albon goes into the pits. Alright, pop up the ERS. Yellow flag.
Now,
Hulkenberg
see
lost
what
up.
happened. Right, let's have a look as we go into turn 4. And there goes the steering. By that point, it was just too late.
Okay. Bounce. There might be a possibility that we might lap Joe. Yeah, there might be a good possibility that Carl Pinto might actually be able to just lap Joe. Yeah, I do think Joe's going to be lapped by Carl Pinto. So that's going to be a whole thing right there. Yeah. He's basically been lapped by most of the cars here. Yep. If he gets lapped by Carl Pittle, that's not really good for him, is it? Hulkenberg tires, 34% on Hulkenberg tires. 50% on Magnussen's tires. Hulkenberg's on mediums. Magnussen's on softs. Alright. Yellow flag. Oh no. Error. Underfoot. We do not have a new underfoot. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, actually be kidding me right now. You gotta actually be kidding me right now. And he's been lapped twice as well, so yeah, there's that. Alright, deploy. I think we do have a lower level underfoot though. That might be something, like, yeah. That's actually what I'm gonna consider. Like, yeah, that's for real what I'm going to consider is a lower level underfoot. Like, if it's like, yeah, then like go to a lower level then until we actually get the next one. Yeah. So Crawford's gonna be on a worser underfoot then. Okay, Leclerc does pit. Leclerc went on hards. Like there's 21 laps left. Yeah, might as well go on hards, I guess. Oh, Joe finally has an issue.
Whole guy's shaking on shit.
Yeah, he's finally got an issue with the gearbox. Where's Verstappen? Right there. Okay.
Now down to the pits. There's
Yeah,
been a
this is-
hold-up.
this is
Now
done.
what exactly happened there, Karun?
The Alpine crew standing by. They're really struggling to tighten that one.
Yeah, so Carl Petro overtook Gasly while he was in the pits. There. Okay. Okay, I gotta watch him though. Because like next lap, Crawford's gonna push. Okay, Sargent goes into the pits.
And what's that?
Sergeant
A
has
pit stop
missed.
issue.
Man, what is going on?
Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Push.
Coming.
Yeah, Joe's gonna be left by Carl Pinto. Joe is definitely getting left by Carl Pinto. Joe's only on 49% hard tires. Okay, so Verstappen went into the pits. Sainz now leads. Yeah, Verstappen comes out of the pits just behind Crawford. Bro, you're gonna have to let him pass. Push wide. I think that was meant for Crawford, because there's this whole thing in the game. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait until the pit window opens, actually. Like, yeah, I'll wait until the pit window actually opens. Yeah, it's gonna open next lap, so yeah. I'm just waiting for the pit window to actually open. When did Norris ever? Yeah, he just had a mechanical fault. I'm serious.
I lost drive or something.
Yeah, I want to see, like, call a pit to a lap. Show. Because this is going to be very interesting for sure. Okay, yeah. "15 laps to go." Okay. Right? Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, show's about to be lapped here. Better shampoo food. We're not gonna see that. We're not gonna really see that, so yeah. We're gonna watch the pit stop. All right, 2.9 seconds. There we go. Yep, push now. Yeah, so Albon went into the pits. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta actually be kidding me, really?
I went off.
Here we are down at turn 7. And the car fails to respond. And they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
I think even Show's just right there too. I was thinking maybe if he goes into pits again, he might as well pit. You know, it's like I just go down. He might as well pit. But nah, it might be a good move. Oh, Joe pits. Joe pits. Joe is pitting right now, so yeah. Alright. So yeah, he might be able to sneak in another pit stop. He might be able to do another pit stop if he has to. Yeah, like right at the very end of the race or something like that. That might have to be the case. He might have to do another pit stop towards the end of the race. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to do another pit stop towards the end of the race. So yeah, just try to get away from the show. Try to get away from him. 10 laps to go. Oh, he's right behind his teammate too. His teammate's already left him, so yeah, it don't matter. How did your teammate even lap you? How did Colapinto go so fast he was even outlap me, like really. I guess because we used the reserve driver in practice 1, he was actually able to know what to do, you know, like, yeah, probably. That was probably the case right there. He probably knew what to do. Like, Kyle Pinto knew more than him, so yeah. Okay. This is it right here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add another pit stop to it, so yeah. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to make another overtake, and yeah, it's just that he's battling with Joe, and that's about it. Like, yeah, so he's gonna have to make another pit stop when he can. And yeah, Kyle Pinto's definitely gonna get lapped twice, so yeah. That'll leave more free air to actually push on the fuel.
Copy.
3.0 seconds, that's a long pit stop then. Yeah, Ferrari would be the best team in this race. Okay, so yeah, he is gonna have to do another pit stop. I'm gonna go to the bathroom right now, so yeah. Alright, I'm back. I'm watching him. I'm watching him. He might get lapped the third time, just like Joe. Like, yeah, just like Joe, he gonna get lapped the third time. Okay, Verstappen just got a 113.4. That's way ahead of the lap record now. That's a new lap record for sure, like, yeah. Okay, this is gonna have to be the time I tell him to pit again, so yeah. Okay.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy.
Yeah, he can't lap the third time right here. Okay. Three 0.0 seconds. Our team cannot get good pit stops, so yeah, our team cannot really make good pit stops, can they? They really cannot make any good pit stops, so yeah.
Copy, copy.
Yeah, Joe has more serious issue.
Copy, copy.
Well, yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Yeah, so I did this entire race without my control battery going to low battery notification. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, probably the result of that is because we got into qualifying too. So yeah.
Copy, copy.
Okay.
Copy, copy.
Okay. Okay. Perez is full.
I'm running out of 1 minute.
Copy, copy.
Three laps to go. Yeah, Verstappen took the lead.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy, copy.
Alright.
Copy.
Alright, 2 laps to go. We're just waiting for the final lap now. So here we go. Just one more lap and that's it. Alright. Okay, his tires are starting to wear up. Alright, final lap. Yep, final lap right here. The only driver we actually beat was Joe. Yeah, that was the only driver we actually beat.
Copy. Copy.
Leclerc's in the lead right now. Yeah, Verstappen only has 28% on his tires. So yeah, no wonder. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, so heading into turn 1
And
here.
his tires really went down.
Well, you can see the lockup. Just unable to control the car by that point.
So there's a possibility he might actually have a puncture.
Struggling a lot of for you.
Yeah, there's a possibility he might actually have a puncture by the end of this, so yeah. Alright, race is over. Yeah, be done with the puncture, great.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Look at that. Leclerc takes first place.
I don't think anyone can be disappointed with a race like that. A consummate professional through and through.
Yeah, puncture. Okay, it's over. Hopefully Crawford. Yeah, puncture on the finish line. Probably one of the better places to get a puncture. Yeah, so Joe might actually be able to overtake then. He's coming up. Like, yeah, he's coming up, so yeah. Okay, he's not gonna overtake. Alright, good. Finish the race. Good job. Alright. Yeah, good job right there. Oh, man, like really, that was not good. Yeah, that was not a good race for Crawford. And what's happening? What happened? Well, a lot of stuff happened. Basically, Crawford was basically like real bad at this race.
Yuki Tsunoda makes his way back after the events of that race.
A P9 finish today and some points on the board.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
That That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
Wow. Charles Leclerc getting his first win
And
this
by the
season.
looks of things here in Barcelona, the party's only just beginning. Well, Kareem, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And with that, our time in Barcelona is done.
Next time, the teams will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian Forest. The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
Yeah, Austria. At least that won't be a spring. Alright. Fastest lap of 113.4. Alright. Yeah, we just don't make good pit stops, do we? Sci-Fi manufacturing is complete. Race engineer got 61 overall. And our reserve driver got a 58 overall. Oh, man. Austria's in 4 days. So, yeah. I will basically be going on the, I'll basically make him use the older under 4. Yeah. Then that's going to be a whole thing. We can't even manufacture 2. Okay. Okay. Scouting complete. Alright. Scouting has been completed. Near injury retention. Intervene. Yeah, intervene. I think we will actually renew your contract. for 900,000. And we'll offer her a contract for 5 seasons to be a reserve driver. Yep. We're going to offer her a contract for 5 more seasons to be a reserve driver. So, yeah. Wait. I need to do some scouting. Scout some drivers. This guy. How about you? How about you? There we go. How about for him, 1 Paul Pinto 20th or higher, Crawford 21st or higher. Alright, that way, yeah.
Welcome along to the spectacular setting of Austria. Set in the Austrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring offers fantastic views and thrilling racing. Originally built in 1970, the circuit has been part of the F1 season in its current format since 2014. Let's get on with the weekend.
Alright. Saturday's gonna be heavy rain. Alright. So, I'm in broadcast right here, so goodbye for now, YouTube.